Hi, good afternoon. I'm doing a video review of Stansted Airport Taxis' new website, which is provided to them actually by taxi bookings online. I see at the bottom of the screen here. I regularly just check in and do a review of a website of a service that I've used recently, and this is one of them. I travelled to Stansted last week, went to Prague with some friends, and great time was had. Went on Ryanair, so we travelled naturally from Stansted Airport. I found this website on Google, and the reason I'm doing a review isn't because I'm getting paid by the airport taxi company to do that, which I can assure you I'm not. I just thought it was a good website. It was a good way to find and book a taxi. It's very easy. I like their site. It's well laid out. It's obviously very clear about what you're to do, so it's got some very useful call to action features on here. You can select where you're going from and to here, pick where you want to go. So, you know, for instance, last weekend I travelled from Cambridge and we went to Stansted. So this is what I did, and there was 3 of us. Pick any random date, doesn't matter, does it? But you know, you do that simply, and just to get a quote, it's really quick. That's it, 3 seconds. There we go. Yes, we paid £41, and we took them up on their web offer, so clearly save a bit of money than just ringing it through. And that was really it. It's a really good, clear site, and one of the things that I did like about it was, which I thought was quite nifty actually, was if your location's not listed, send us an email. You know, simple, isn't it? So I don't like ringing up. I can't be bothered talking to some grumpy guy in a taxi office who doesn't really want to speak to me. I'd rather do everything online. It's easier, and of course you get email confirmations and all of that as well, which makes it a lot more countable. So if I had any issues, I'd have all the email trail for that. The thing that's useful about this site, and the reason I wanted to do a slight review for it, was because it's got a lot of interesting information on here about the airport, about the services this company provides, who to call, what to do when you arrive into Stansted. A bit here about the London Olympics. You'd expect that, wouldn't you? Stansted Airport, London. Yeah, I would anyway. So if I was a foreign visitor coming to Stansted, I'd find this site pretty useful. Yeah, I mean, they put about where they meet you, what facilities there are. They've even got a blog, which we'll look at in a second. Again, more airport information, and a bit down the bottom here about some sort of chauffeur service they also can provide as well, if you're of the mind and of the money to spend a bit more money. So a good site, useful. Stansted Airport, Heathrow links here. They've also got an RSS feed, which I like, and you know, many people that are used to dealing with blogs and RSS feeds. If you've got a Google Reader, you could subscribe to the site, because clearly the website puts up their own stories about the airport and bits and pieces, so that's really useful. I was really interested in this at the bottom. I never noticed this when I booked this taxi the other week, and I only came across this yesterday, which is why I thought, actually, very clever. They've got their own blog, all Stansted Airport related. Top one there, been on I think today, is a new London airport the right answer? I don't know the answer, but I'll no doubt have a look at that. But yeah, I mean, they've got some pretty interesting articles on here, just to keep the average Joe public me, who might be interested in looking at some Stansted news, up to speed with things. So they've obviously given this some thought, and I think a lot of Stansted, or a lot of taxi companies, they just put a website up and it's a pretty box standard phone number. This is a picture of my car. Email us here. I actually think they've put some thought into this, and I think potentially a model for other taxi companies to follow, because one of the things that Google loves is good content, and I think if people were to see this website and it got round a bit more, it would help their business no end, I'm sure. So that's my little review. I always post reviews about all sorts of different sites, but I thought you should see this one. So if you're travelling from Stansted or to Stansted, hey, I'd give these guys a call. They're professional, they know what they're doing, and they certainly helped me and my mates out a week or so ago when, as I said, we travelled to Prague for the weekend. It was good. Okay, take care, bye.